Murdoch headlines. Migrant crisis. Airstrip 1 is under threat. Division sells and so it's printed. And it reads like a human emotion exploitation manual. You read it once and now you're a natural. Locked in the panopticon, penned in like bovine, screened and watched. Under this Tory regime, we're all fucked.
Right, so Leeds, the guy who owned it, is he the guy who owned it?
He either owns it or he runs the night.
It was nice that he announced each band because then you got to know what the band's name was and like where they were from and stuff.
Yeah.
I think that was the only leg of the tour where that actually happened.
You believe in coincidental. I devote my life to the existential.
Gullivers, Manchester.
Really nice venue.
Always more relaxing when there's people like you just to chill out with in the back room.
Don't always get it, do you?
When you actually get to meet other musicians who are doing exactly the same thing as you.
Yeah, that's one thing you don't get just by playing like solitary gigs now and again. But when you're actually on tour night after night and you're meeting 3-4 bands or whatever each night, just making friends with them in the green room. Like, so many cool people on this tour.
I don't look at you and see.
Yeah, the surprise of the tour.
That was the surprise tour. I've got to shout out Lee actually from this venue, Any Music Bar. One thing I would say about that, it's always nice to say like you treated well and you got given free drinks and blah 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 blah. But the fact that he actually texted me the next morning saying like we want you to come straight back and booked us in before we'd even finished the tour, like that's just. That feeling's just unreal. Encore! Encore!
I think everyone wants to play their like hometown and have that buzz from genuine fans.
But all the money your fault is money's. Backbench corruption.
Play a small venue that you know you can fill, the atmosphere is incredible and it just works.
It was nice having everyone like right on top of you and then you can just feed off them straight away and
Yeah.
like,
I'm not going to forget that show for a long time.
no.
Don't look at you and see empathy.
So we'd got the van.
We did.
Getting there was tragic. 10 minutes a mile in central London. So we packed the van at Carly's house, and then as soon as we got there it was a mad rush. The Idle Sons boys there were ready to help us load in. I opened the back of the van thinking it'll just be fine, and the entire lot just fell out.
Spelled the death of my keyboard stand.
Smashed the keyboard stand, put all the guitars out of tune, and yeah, that was...
It's bound to happen, yeah.
Yeah, we got to Bath nice and early.
Beautiful city.
It was nice to have a wander through because I mean we ended up parking about 15 minutes away from the venue, so we had to take a good walk, and it was actually quite nice to just get some fresh air. And
It was like a pizza.
the pizza guy was
That
ace. The
pizza
salad
outside.
pizzas.
Yeah, you go in the main pub,
Garden.
you'd watch the jazz band in the afternoon, and then you'd scurry off out the back and see what's on in the bands at the back. When we did Sheffield, I thought that was the only one where there was like a mismatch of genres, but actually it wasn't, because there were quite a few other tour dates. There was a mismatch of genres, but it works well.
Night sky, invasion,
Firebug.
Yeah, so
Firebug.
on to Leicester, playing
Fun
again
night.
with Idle Sons.
Really fun night.
It was a very busy gig. It was sellout, right?
Yeah.
That sold out
Yeah.
like within 2 days, I think.
We all kind of wish we had more time in Leicester to kind of explore Leicester a little bit.
Yeah.
We got to wander through the town briefly, but it wasn't enough. It was short and sweet, and getting back was a nightmare because of all the road closures. And so coming back from ourselves.
we ended up in the middle of nowhere, didn't we?
Yeah, as you do.
pen writes history, not bunkers filled with blitzkrieg bombs. Night sky, light.
We've got friends in Liverpool, which is always nice to
We
go.
do.
So nice to
We all
have
came
like
out.
friendly faces in the audience. You know,
Yeah,
it's-
exactly.
it's good.
And it's nice that all these people are like seeing us live for the first time as well.
Yeah.
And in the footage you can see that you all got attacked by Steffi Loren.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we all
with
got
a red
this,
lipstick.
and
Yeah.
we had feedback that was a really iconic moment, and it looked good with our like branding and stuff.
Aesthetic.
I actually quite liked the aesthetic of
Yeah.
it.
In uniform, you're not made to conform.
people really sort of catch on when we slow the set down sort of midway through.
Yeah.
I feel like, we come in with some pop bangers and everyone's like, cool, nice, these are some pretty banging tunes, and then we slow things down and they're like, it's what you'd sort of find for bigger, not arena bands, but them bigger bands in those bigger venues and stuff.
And then those two slower songs lead into Enfant, which is like
finish.
the high point of the set energy.
It really has become quite the high point.
We just show all of our flavours and colours, and then that makes people gel,
Blackpool's fun.
My favourite venue
Pool with the Fellowship.
A very fun venue. Yeah, the Fellowship of the Ring joining us on our journey.
A stag do dressed as the Fellowship, and it was just brilliant.
And seeing people actually get up and move to Purple Hearts and like dance to it was really nice.
I calculated about 40 people.
But every single person there was just loving it, and it was just really quirky.
It was
me and Dan sat at the back of the venue watching rats eating a pizza.
Yeah. Highlight, absolute highlight.
Rats were great, and Matt was absolutely right. Like, we loved watching.
It was really nice walking in and just having Joe, the frontman from Rats, just being like, alright boys, like, and Tess, like, how are you all doing? Like, you all alright? Like, good to see you.
Sheffield, again, was a surprise.
Yeah.
I was always expecting maybe like a bit of pub gig, sort of akin to Leeds.
Really sort of made it a music venue. It was just small, but...
And the arches were a bit wild.
Yeah.
Like, I was just stood next to an arch near the door, and like, people just walking on it, right?
But it looked the business, and it had a good vibe to it.
When the dysphoria chokes those aching bones, despair has its very own.